here around. People talking about BBI increasing the cost by creating many positions, Mr. Speaker. And I want this House to listen to me on this. Mr. Speaker, the Senate, in order to realize the gender principle, is being increased from 67 to 94. That is an increase of 27 members. In the National Assembly, we are increasing it with 11 members. That's a total of 38. But, Mr. Speaker, compare that to when you move the cabinet secretaries from outside.
What is your point of order?
How can this one, who I don't even know, can see?
No. The honorable member for Chebalungu.
Honorable Speaker, is it in order by the minority leader to say peace in this country is Raila? Is it in order? Is it in order that we are told without Raila there is no peace? Is it in order?
Well, I never... No,
Mr. Speaker, I don't know why some constituents cannot elect literate people to come to Parliament. You don't bring this such kind of literate people to come to Parliament. You don't even know what you are saying.
I don't want you to go that direction. I don't want you to go that direction.
Mr. Speaker.
What is it, Honorable Ngeno, again?
Bwana Speaker, unajua sisi zote yenye tulichaguliwa hapa, Speaker, either sisi illiterate ama tuko literate, Bwana Speaker, tumechaguliwa na watu. Na mtu kuwa ati kiongozi ya wachache asifikirie ati yeye amesoma kushinda wengine. Hata sisi tumesoma. Sisi tumesoma, rafiki yangu, na tulichaguliwa na watu kuletwa hapa, na hauna cheo ya kuongea vibaya kuhusu wajumbe wengine ambao walichaguliwa hapa kama wewe.
Okay.
Kwa hivyo, Bwana Speaker, ningependa kuuliza kama is it in order mjumbe kama mimi aongee vibaya venye ameongelelea mwenzetu ambaye hapa illiterate ama literate.
Now, honorable members, and what is it, Honorable Manzo? I think you are taking a lot of time from the leader majority. What is it, Honorable Manzo?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I've been on intervention for quite some time. Is it in order for Hon Mbadi to impute motive against the governor of Nairobi, even give him names on this floor, while he's aware very much that the governor is already in court on some of the matters? He's also an agreement with the president. Is he making it better to come and call the governor names here, while we know he was elected with over 1 million people, Mr. Speaker?
Now, I think those are two. Honorable Mbadi, on the issue of a member for Chebalungu, I think that, in my opinion, was not the correct position. That is something which I know you as a senior member can easily dispense off with that one. I think he has some recognizable papers. That is the only bit that I have an issue with. But in terms of the normal exchanges between members, I mean, that's part of debate.
Mr. Speaker, first of all, I didn't even know who that MP was. But from the way he spoke, I felt, from the way he spoke, so there's nothing personal. It's only that from the way he spoke, I felt that there was something really missing from, because really, who spoke about Raila? I've never mentioned the name Raila since morning. When he comes up with Raila's name, then I felt he was not so literate. But, Mr. Speaker, probably had a problem. Maybe he didn't hear properly.
That is a bit also that I actually agree with the minority leader. In fact, I was also trying to ask myself at what point that particular name was mentioned, because I didn't hear it. So the members, I think we can put that one to go. That one is sorted. That one is sorted. I think.
Mr. Speaker, that is why
I think he has already made a point.
No, Mr. Speaker, it's only that I thought, how could he have understood that I spoke about Raila when I didn't? That, to me, I thought this is not someone who's so literate. But if he's educated well, then I want to leave it there, and say the constituents can continue electing him. Only that he should be advised to listen properly. And the MP who keeps on talking in funerals, my friend Ngeno, also to listen carefully. But Mr. Speaker, on the issue of governance, I recognize.
Honorable Mbadi.
I recognize, yes.
Honorable Mbadi, Honorable Ngeno was in very recently in the same formation as yourself. I could see from his, gestures here that he might be saying, I learned a little from that side. And therefore, he speaks in those particular areas that you do. So let's proceed with that. No, your time is actually over. So they took just 1 minute from you. They took 1 minute. So I want you to say it. I'll give you a minute, Honorable Mbadi, because they took a minute from you.
Mr. Speaker, the one for Manzo should not go unchallenged. Mr. Speaker, really, I did not deny the fact that somebody was elected by over 1 million. That's why I'm speaking to those people who elected him. That you should not, over 1 million people should not elect someone who cannot run a county. In future, they should elect someone who can run a county. And I have no regrets to say that. Mr. Speaker, I second.
So, honorable members, let me propose a question. Let the rest of the things go under. You can now contribute when you get the opportunity. So I propose a question, which is that pursuant to provisions of Standing Order 224-6, the thanks of this House be recorded for exposition of public policy contained in the address of His Excellency the President, delivered in Parliament on Thursday, November 12, 2020, and further that this House notes the following report submitted by His Excellency the President, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, November 17, 2020. The report submitted in fulfillment of Article 132(1)(c) and 247 of the Constitution. 1, the annual report of the measures taken and progress achieved in realization of the national values and principles of governance. 2, the annual report on the progress made in fulfilling the international obligation of the Republic of Kenya. And 3, the annual report to Parliament on the state of national security. The other reports submitted by His Excellency the President are the report on ease of doing business milestone 2014-2020 and the annual report of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution for the financial years 2017-2018, 2018-2019, and 2019-2020. So the first shot is given to the Honorable Korere.
Shukrani Speaker.